Hey dudes and dudettes. Uh, this is vlog number 3. Alright, look at that. We made it to 3. Today I'm on a walk. It's a very nice day. So hopefully I won't get distracted by people walking by or something. So far there's nobody here. So let's hope that it stays that way. Today, so I wanna tell you a story from my life. This one is about how a friend of mine had a car that got stolen legally, and I'll explain to you how it was legally stolen. But I was involved in it, and I was partially responsible for that. And it wasn't because I did anything wrong. It was more of a because I trusted somebody that I shouldn't have. So back when I was, I was probably 19 or so. I worked in the body shop. I think it was my first auto body job that I had. So I've been playing with cars when I was a teenager, buying cars at the auction, fixing them and stuff like that. And so I knew how to do auto body a little bit. So I'm not sure exactly how I got this job, but there was an auto body shop for a dealership near my house. So I got a job there, and the owner was this really vulgar Italian guy, middle-aged guy. Like, he would yell at us and curse at us. I think there was 3 or 4 people working in the shop. I believe there was three of us were Russians, and one guy was Mexican or Hispanic, whatever the right way of saying that is. So we were all friends. We were all getting along really good, doing our work, but our boss was a messed up guy. So he would come in and just yell at everybody, make fun of everybody, like make everybody feel like crap and leave, basically. And then we're just stay behind and swallow our pride and continue working. Anyway, so the shop, the owner owned a car lot far away. But the shop was next door to another car lot that the owner was friends with. So my boss was friends with the owner of that car lot. And we were kind of friends with him too, because we saw him all the time. Our boss was usually gone, but we saw this guy all the time, so we thought we knew him. And so a friend of mine that was working with me, he had what was this? This was probably around 1998, 99, I don't know, something like that. And so he had a car, pretty fresh, a few years old, Ford Taurus. It was very nice. And he didn't speak English very well, so he asked me to help him sell the car. So I took it on as a favor to him to sell it. And one of the things I tried was to talk to this dealership owner next door to our shop and see if he would put my friend's car on his lot on consignment. And so we did that. He put it up. A few days later, he calls me and tells me that he has a customer that wants to buy it, that I need to come and sign the title. So I got my friend to sign the title. I brought it over to him, and he said that the guy that's buying it will come down in the evening and pay for the car and pick it up and stuff like that. And then I get my cut, or my friend gets his cut. And so evening comes by, he doesn't call me. The next day I come over to him and I'm like, hey, so did the customer come pick up the car? And the dealer guy, he tells me, yeah, I gave you the money yesterday, didn't you get it? I mean, don't you remember I gave you the money yesterday? And my heart sank right there. I was like, what? What is going on? So I was like, come on, man, you didn't give me any money. And then, so my boss was actually, my body shop boss was actually there in the office with him at the time. And so this dealer guy, he turns to my boss and he's like, you saw me give him money, right, yesterday? And he was like, yeah, I saw it. I'm like, no, can't believe it. So they're gonna be scamming me like that. So I left. I wasn't sure what to say because both of them knew it was a lie and we all knew it was a lie, but they were sticking to it, and I was dumb for getting the title signed before the money exchanged hands. Anyway, so I told my friend what happened. I was really embarrassed and really upset because, you know, my friend basically trusted me to do this, and here I am, and he doesn't know if I'm in on the thing or not, because I could be, you know, in on the whole deal, and maybe I got my cut from the dealer and we just stole the car from him. So that's how I felt. I was like, man, that's probably what he's thinking. Anyway, so I didn't know what to do. I felt responsible, so I was trying to do as much as I could to try to figure it out. So I went to court and filed a lawsuit, just a civil suit against the guy. Had to pay $25 to file a lawsuit, and so we showed up at court in this dinky little annex building next to the courthouse, this little trailer. It was funny. It was packed with people, and there was a judge at the head of the room sitting there, and he was just taking, you know, case after case in bulk. And so I was waiting for my turn. So he called my name, and so the dealer showed up with my boss as a witness, and I was there by myself. So I explained my situation, told him what was happening, and the judge turned to the dealer, and he's like, you know, what's your story? What happened? And he's like, yeah, I gave him the money, blah, blah. And the judge is like, well, where's the paperwork? If you're a dealer, there should be signed paperwork, you know, of the deal, the contract, signed paperwork that the money was paid to me and stuff like that. And he's like, his excuse was that, man, it's probably going to be pretty loud here. Man, Didn't even think about this. I'm walking right next to the road. Let's hope that you can hear me. Anyway, I'm gonna hold my microphone close to my mouth. And so the dealer turned to the judge and he's like, yeah, I can't read, so I just do everything verbally. I don't have any contracts, paperwork, or anything like that. I do everything verbally. I couldn't believe he came up with that. So the judge had nothing to say. He didn't know what to say about that. So he asked if he had any witnesses, and he obviously had my boss as the witness that basically confirmed that the money was paid to me. And I lost just like that. There was nothing the judge could do. He knew that the guy was up to something, but there was nothing he could do. And so we were out of a car, just like that. The moral of the story is, now my friend that the car belonged to, he obviously was out of a car, and he was really nice to me, and I really appreciate that he believed me. I appreciate that he kind of wasn't too upset about it. I'm sure he was upset about it, but just like me, he had nothing, he couldn't do anything about it. And yeah, we stayed acquaintances all through life. He was actually my neighbor about 10 years ago, just by accident. I rented a duplex, and he lived right next door. He actually owned the duplex next door, so that was kind of funny. Anyway, so yeah, the moral of the story is, don't trust anyone. Get contracts, sign contracts, use escrow. I don't know. Don't trust anybody. A person that you think is your friend, who knows? Who knows what can happen? It's better to be safe on both sides. So your friend or whoever you're doing a deal with couldn't feel like he's getting ripped off, and just same thing with you, so you don't feel like you're getting ripped off. So everything's spelled out in the contract, and both of you are comfortable with it. I definitely learned a lesson. Yeah, so that's my story for today. This one's shorter, only 13 minutes. Man, I hope you can hear me with all these cars. That's another lesson I just learned, is never to walk here when I'm doing a video. Alright guys and girls, leave me some comments for the algo, so my video can be recommended to others. I heard that if you leave a comment with a keyword in it, and if there's a lot of comments with that keyword in it, that it helps with the ranks in the YouTube. So I don't know what keyword to use for this one. Let me think. Yeah, I don't know. Car stolen car. Yeah, use that, stolen car, in your comment to help me get these videos out. This is only my third video in the vlog series, and I want to do 30. I actually put together a calendar of topics that I want to talk about for 60 days. So far there's going to be at least 60 different videos, 60 stories that I want to tell you. and then we'll see what happens after that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Likes, comments. Okay, bye.